What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Roz here with Receiver Cost Blog. Today, I'm here to talk about Tobe. I'm not going to say his last name because I don't know how to pronounce the brother's last name. But anyway, brother Tobe was in concert here in Detroit um, at St. Andrew's Hall. It's a concert place with various acts. They're not like you're going to get like the big giant acts, but those with a mid-level following come to this concert place. Not just hip hop, but a lot of genres of music. They even have midget wrestling. I'm not making that as a joke. They actually like tonight they're gonna have midgets wrestling. All right, and you'll be able to go down there and watch that. I don't. It does sound interesting to me. I would probably be laughing too much, so it wouldn't be appropriate for me to go to see midget wrestling because it's not appropriate to be laughing at midgets wrestling. That's not right. But I would be laughing, so I would not attend something like that. But anyway, it was down at St. Andrew's Hall. In the basement is an area called the Shelter, and the Shelter is very famous in Detroit hip hop lore because this is where a lot of Detroit hip hop legends started. Most famously, Eminem. Right, this is where if you see the movie 8 Mile, the last battle scene, that was the Shelter, and that's where I was at. So it was very overwhelming. The thing, this dude Tobe is on the same stage as Eminem was. You know, arguably for some people one of the most influential outside of Tupac, one of the most influential rappers of all time. So it was very interesting from that standpoint. Now, crowd wise, audience wise, I was in complete shock. I'm used to going to concerts. Um, like Reach Record concerts where you got the 20-some-year-old white suburban kid, being happy, and the other one was six. And then you have this brother, what I'm saying? It was a large black audience. Very, I guess you can say more of the black conscious type of rap, from like the type of people who would be into Kendrick and Cole and stuff like that. Not into the littles, all right, not into the little rappers, but more into that type. And so you had these 20s, early 30 years old, mostly in the audience. And, they wasn't lifting up holy hands, praising the Lord. Them brothers was lifting up, had the pens and everything, brother. It was a very weed infested place, brother. Very weed infested. So I never seen nothing like that. Now, I didn't get, I'm tell you, I guess you're going to judge me. I did not get high. I think because I'm used to smelling weed all the time, working in the school system, kids come to me, they smell like weed. I think I'm just used to it. I can't even get a contact high for it. So I guess that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not really sure. Is that a bad thing that I'm so used to weed I don't get high? I don't know. But anyway, so audience wise, that was just so different. Then, I'm listening to his lyrics, and I'm like, this brother, for a lot of songs, is very explicit about his faith. And I'm thinking, how does he get away with that? I don't really know. Like, I was just in shock, like, this brother is talking about God and faith. And you could tell, like, the references he made, like, you could tell he's a Christian, he reads the Bible. So it was just so weird. But then you got this audience, I'm sure with some believers in there. I mean, I don't have no Holy Ghost detector like, hey, he's a saved one. Oh, no, he's not. I don't have one of them things. Maybe when somebody develop a Holy Ghost detector, it make things a lot easier. But until then, I'm not able to tell who is saved, who is not. But it was definitely, in my opinion, probably not a lot of people that's lifting up holy hands. Like I said, they were smoking that weed. But they knew all his lyrics, and it didn't bother them. It was like he was explicit about his faith, but it wasn't like, oh man, you talking about Jesus, I ain't gonna rock with this song. They were saying the lyrics, and I was just in shock. Like, how does this brother do? There's been so many debates through the years. Like, hey man, if you want to reach, people who are not non-Christian, you gotta tone down that faith stuff, man. They don't want to hear that. They turn up by that. And then you got this brother. His brother got like 100,000 followers on Twitter, and he's explicit about his faith. And the crowd, they knew it. I'm like, I'm not a fan of his like that. So I'm just looking around like, dang, these people know all this lyrics. So it was very impressive. I don't know how he do it. How does he have this phone? But I was like, man, this brother, impressed me. Music wise, my issue, I'm tell y'all this. It's just for him, I recognize the creativity, the originality, just production wise. I can't really get into his beats, but I listen to his latest album. I liked a lot of that stuff on there. But he sounds better in concert because it's more of a live band. And then have the various people. I mean, I don't know all their names. I just know the white guy, the white soul singer. Then you got the woman. She reminded me of a young Jada Pinkett. She reminded me of Jada in Minister Societies. She was doing her thing. That sister can rap. I like her. But and then they have the other soul singer. I don't know his name. The guy ain't had no hair. Don't remember his name either. Again, I'm not a fan of the music, but just as a casual observer, like his set. Oh, his wife as well. His wife Fat. I'm not. That's her name, yo. I'm not putting her down. That's her name. Her name is Fat. All right. So his wife Fat. She's very good as well. But overall, it's like I'm very impressed with like how does he do it? He breaking all the rules that you're not supposed to do, and here he is. This dude is sold out concert at the shelter, explicit about his faith. And he's talking about things that is about life as well. But he's like promoting things like like marriage and things of that sort. So I was very impressed with Brother Tobe, man. So that's my thoughts. Love to hear yours. Proceed with caution, blog. Skip Bailey sucks, and I'm out.